Hey everybody, it's my striped Raphael catfish in my 55-gallon gourami tank, and we don't get to see him lying out in the bright light like this very often, so whenever I do, I like to grab my camera and get a little bit of video of it. I have been considering putting this fish in my pond, but I really don't want to. It's almost 10 years old now. It's been living in this tank its entire life. Well, the vast majority of its life. I did start it out in my 29 miscellaneous, but it very quickly outgrew that tank, and I wound up moving it over here to the 55, and it's been here ever since. So it is a little bit on the large side for a 55-gallon tank, but at the same time, as I said, I've had it in this tank for so long now, I'm really reluctant to pull it out of here. It seems happy enough. He's got his little cave that he likes to hide in. You just watched him wiggle walk his way back. It's amazing. As big and sort of round and tadpole-like as that fish looks, it really is as graceful as a shark when it swims through the water. The problem is it very seldom swims. It almost always just lays on the bottom, or it sort of crawls along the bottom on its pectoral fins like you just saw going on there for a minute. Fascinating fish. But I was thinking about moving it and putting it over here in my pond, because I would like to have some sort of significant catfish on the bottom of the pond, and I got to be careful what I mix it up with, because I don't want to bother the goldfish by having the wrong kind of fish mixed in with the goldfish. So I thought a Raphael would look nice in there, but I'm really reluctant to move my Raphael and put it in the pond for the aforementioned reasons. So I'm considering getting another Raphael and just putting it in the pond right from the beginning, because I really do like the Raphael catfish. They're a good size. They're significant enough that they're, you know, a nice chunky catfish, but they're not huge. They're not going to outgrow, you know, your 75-gallon tank eventually or whatever. Again, this is just about 10 years old now. It's probably about as big as it's going to get, and it's in a 55. Probably not ideal, but it's also not bad. You know, it's not cramped up. It's not way too small for it. It's not an issue for the fish at all. The issue is more for me and tank maintenance purposes than it is for the fish needing a lot of room to swim around. You can see he's got that cave to hide in, and there's plenty of other space in the tank for him to move around if he wants to. He just likes chilling in his cave. That's kind of what they do during the day. They probably come out a little more at night. So I don't know, but I will also give you a brief update while I'm here. That is my gourami that had all those markings on it. I thought for a little while that it looked like it had some sort of skin disease. Vitiligo is what it looked like. It was losing its pigmentation. But if you look at it now, a lot of those spots are gone. It's got its pigmentation back. So I'm not sure what to make of that. I don't really know what was going on with that fish. There's definitely still spots on it, but nothing like it was. It started out small. It got to really a fair amount of coverage, fairly extensive coverage over the fish's body. And now it's back to the fish looking almost back to normal. So no idea what that was. But the real thought today is on my Raphael. When I saw it sitting out like that, it just made me think about whether or not I want to move it and put it in my pond. And I think what I'm going to do is just like what I said. I think I'm going to leave that Raphael where it is, and I think we're going to wind up getting another one and putting it in this pond here. So there you go, everybody. Not a lot going on in the fish room today, but I did want to get a look at that Raphael while he was out and about. Make sure you're subscribed. That way you won't miss any of my updates or anything else I got going on. I'm going to be working on that tank over there here very shortly, and some of the fancy goldfish that are in this pond now are going to end up in that tank over there. So again, look forward to that. Make sure you're subscribed and you won't miss anything I got coming up. So thanks for watching this brief update. I'll see you real soon in the next one.